So right here, we are on the southern side of the Temple Mount. These are the steps that would have went to the Temple Mount and to the temple. So behind me is where the mikvahs, where the Jews would take ritual baths, and the city of David was down there. Then they would come up here, take their ritual baths, and through those steps and the steps over there, you can see the three walled-in gates. That would have been an entrance to the Temple Mount from the southern side. There's also was a staircase we'll show you later from the western side. But there was another two gates. You can see only partially that little window, that arch. That was a gate. Also two gates next to each other. These steps led to the Temple Mount. That building was built much later, and that, of course, the Al-Aqsa Mosque was built in the late 600s with the Dome of the Rock. So these steps, it's pretty much a guarantee that Jesus walked on them, because those are a lot of them are original steps, and so that was the entrance to the temple. So Jesus would have walked on them.
The steps where Jesus
Original
would have
steps.
walked up to the temple.
All right, that's one of the part of the double gates that led to the Temple Mount, and it also that went still to underground of the Temple Mount, and you had to go through the underground passages to get to the top of the Temple Mount, to the courtyard, and then to the temple. All right, so this was built by Harold, one of the two gates to lead to the Temple Mount, but my lovely wife Katrina will zoom on the inscription, Latin inscription, that is from the 2nd century. That inscription was put there during the reign of the Roman Emperor Hadrian. He's the one that also renamed the land to spite the Jews from Judea to Syria, Philistinia, and from Philistinia, when you drop Syria, you eventually get Palestinia and Palestine. And Philistinia, the Philistines, the arch enemies of the Jews. So Hadrian purposely, because of a last revolt that the Jews did in the beginning of the 2nd century, the Bar Kokhba, something like that, revolt, that's when Hadrian destroyed even what wasn't destroyed during 70 AD. And he renamed Jerusalem Capitolonia, and he also built a pagan temple on top of the Temple Mount.
Where
So
still stands a pagan temple.
that's still
The Al-Aqsa Mosque.
definitely.